In a single second, an eon can form. The relativity of time is an illusion to consciousness. Regret arises from past greed and hatred, yet clinging to them in the present fuels further greed and hatred in the present and future. This is the manifestation of karmic causality across the 3 lifetimes. This could stem from beginningless eons of actions, speech, and thoughts, or it could not. It depends on the mind. We must sever, in this moment, the attachment to suffering and regret born from ignorance and clinging to the 3 poisons. There is no truly existent or non-existent beginningless eon. Beginningless eon is merely an expedient teaching of the Buddha to describe the endless cycle of birth and death. This highlights our predicament, bound by karma, but also hints at the possibility of liberation. Time is not an absolute entity, but a concept, a means of measurement, a tool we use to describe the changes and processes of things. The definitions of words and time are merely manifestations of karma, tools to describe the nature of living style, not the nature of Dharma itself. In ultimate reality, time does not exist. Everything exists in the present moment. Past, present, and future are illusions of our consciousness, constructed by karma. Like frames of a film strip, each frame is static, but when played at a certain speed, they create the illusion of continuous motion, generating the perception of time. For example, a single day in the Triastrimsa heaven is equivalent to 100 years on Earth. In higher celestial realms, time flows even more slowly. This demonstrates that the length of time is not fixed, but changes according to beings' karma and spiritual levels. When our minds are still as water, focused on the present, even a single second can feel incredibly long and rich. Conversely, when our minds are restless and scattered, even an eon can pass by unnoticed. The past mind is unattainable, the future mind is unattainable, and the present mind is an ungraspable instant. We should relinquish our attachment to the past, cease worrying about the future, and focus on the present, severing past and future attachments to the 3 poisons. Severing thoughts of the 3 poisons is subjective compassion towards a world shaped by karma that is neither real nor unreal. When we truly recognize the illusory nature of greed, hatred, and delusion, we will no longer be bound by them, allowing us to face everything in the world with a more peaceful and compassionate attitude. This compassion is not mere sympathy or pity, but an impartial love based on the wisdom of emptiness. It transcends the boundaries of sentient and insentient beings, pervading the entire universe. Severing the 3 poisons doesn't mean suppressing or denying them, but rather deeply observing their roots, understanding how they arise, and ultimately dismantling them from the ground up. This requires continuous cultivation, elevating our awareness, and ultimately realizing emptiness. In the Buddhist cosmology, emptiness is not nothingness, but contains infinite possibilities. It symbolizes an ultimate reality that transcends dualistic opposition, surpassing all concepts and distinctions. Compassion arising from severing the 3 poisons is like a clear spring emerging from the realm of emptiness, nourishing all beings. It is without discrimination, without attachment, simply a pure manifestation of love and wisdom. Karma has no inherent nature. All beings exist in this neither real nor unreal Saha world due to karma. Giving without discrimination or seeking reward, without attachment to beings or a sense of superiority arising from giving, is Buddha nature itself. All beings have compassion born from karma, but subjective compassion gives rise to discrimination and attachment due to karma originating from beginningless eons. Dharma has no inherent nature. All past Buddhas have provisionally spoken of two dharmas to express the one dharma, that is, the non-dual dharma without subject and object. Because all dharmas expressed through words and language are merely designations, neither real nor unreal, there is no true dharma. To speak of the true dharma is not the true dharma.